What's up, guys? Today, Mazda 3. This car is by far in the worst condition. Out of all 6 cars, this car is beat up. Very low mileage. Standard, which is really cool. It's not often cars are manual these days, but the thing is beat up. Like, well used. So, the car in question, 2011 Mazda 3 hatchback. This car has low mileage, like I said, 180,000. It's 5-speed manual. That's just seen better days. Just got there's a lot of dents across here. Not sure how or why. Some rust. The thing's missing panels. It's dented everywhere. It's missing front bumper grills. It's held together with zip ties. So I picked it up, drove it to dinner, and my friend saw it and said, "Hey, that's one of the new cars." I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Why is it leaking out of the front?" And I said, "What do you mean leaking out of the front?" And he said, "It's leaking oil out of the front." And so we popped the hood, and as it turns out, the car had no oil cap. I guess it was stolen? The only theory that I can come up with that makes any logical sense is that the oil cap was stolen. I found this one. Same one that Fed's got it on eBay. Emergency job we did in a parking lot. You can see the oils everywhere. Yeah, so we're gonna have to get this thing cleaned up. Plus it's generally dirty. Like, I think I can clean this one up. The problem is I can feel when driving this car there's definitely some front suspension work, probably a table, I would say, or control arm. The interior is pretty disgusting. That's all mold. That's all mold and salt. Nastiness, you know, very well taken care of car. Steering wheel's destroyed. Somebody also had a dog. You could tell when people have dogs because their cars are usually much worse. And the dashboard definitely scratched up by a dog and something right there. Generally in your typical, I would say this is your typical bad condition of a car. Does it ever clean it? Oh yeah, look at the dog hair. Look at all the dog hair. Look at all the dog slobber. Cool, 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 cool. How does that work? Oh, it's just a little button. Cool. So this thing's a little rusty. Ooh, the underside's well rusty. Lots of dog hair. Like a lot. A jack. A tire. Frame seems pretty good. That's not rust, that's just dirt. The rust is all very surface rust. It's just, there's a lot of it. So that's it. That's the Mazda 3. Missing a mirror cap. Missing hubcaps, which I think would actually make a big difference. These are quite rusty. Like, wow.
Imagine what that does to the bouncing of the wheel.
That's insane.
Yeah, this thing went a while.
I would say since 2011. If we could get them rustier, that'd be shocking. So, this car needs the most work, being it that I'm gonna have to do an oil change. I'm gonna have to do a serious clean on it. I think I'm even gonna do the headlight clean and polish on this one. I'm gonna have to order this. This there's nothing I can do about. It just that's there. The rest of it, I'm gonna see if I can just spray over the edge lightly and try and get rid of it. This I believe I can fix. It's probably just this button right here that usually, yeah. This button's not engaging. That I can fix. The interior is gonna need a serious clean. I always liked it when it first came out. I thought the styling of the original one was very cool. And then when this one particular came out afterwards and they updated the headlights and the front look to look more futuristic, I really think they hit the mark on it. And it just, I don't know, I always thought back in the day when these came out, I thought they were really cool cars. And then the motors were usually fairly good. I don't know, I think they were cool cars. These Mazdas are made out of terrible metals and materials that they just rust away and disintegrate. But even like the grills and stuff, they're really nice. Really nice. Maybe not held together by zip ties, but... Alright, so here's the Mazda key. These keys are pretty cheap. They tend to fall apart quite easily. Also, they hold a lot of dirt. Super disgusting, cheap key, but that's the key. The key has a locking mechanism that to get the key out, ooh, you don't want to drop the key. That doesn't work. But it has a locking mechanism in it, so you can't get it out without pressing the button. So that's kind of annoying, and if you don't know what it is, then you're kind of wondering. Very, very dirty. Start it up. So we gotta check engine light. I'm assuming that's from a O2 sensor, but we'll check. I mean, the car doesn't feel terrible. It idles pretty decently. Fuel light, because there's no fuel left in it. 180,000 kilometers. So, let's take it for a drive. Can hear something happening in the back there. Sounds like the brakes. Seatbelt, seatbelt, seatbelt. Forgot about the seatbelt, yes. Alright, here we go. Ooh, can you hear? Hope the microphone picks that up. It's a terrible noise coming from the back. Let's hope that driving it takes that sound away. Yeah, this car's beat up. I mean, it's beat up. It smells like dogs. It definitely smells like dogs. Somebody really used it. And then being a Mazda, these cars don't last. They just don't last. They're built to look nice. Nicer than most other brands, but they're built out of cheaper materials to keep the cost down, and you can really tell after 10 years, 12 years, 15 years, the car is beat up. It drives nice though, like, I mean, turning wise, it turns well. No like clunks or anything like that. There's definitely a noise from the back, but now that I'm driving fast, that noise is, I mean, it's kind of gone. Let's see. Maybe it's not. There's something loose in the back. Gotta check that out. Some of the other cars are a bit nicer, so I tend to drive those a bit more. This one is just beat up. I still think it's a really good car. Like, it's driving basically perfectly. Like, it's really, really driving well. Really dirty. Like, disgustingly dirty, and smells like dogs. So, I don't know. Once it's cleaned up, I think somebody will love this car. I wish I could say this is one of the ones I bought sight unseen. It's not. It's actually not one of the ones I bought sight unseen. It's one that I looked at and then said I didn't want. And then thought about it, and said, you know what? I should just take the challenge on it, because even if I break even, like, I don't know, the experience and having the car and just, I don't know, I think having the most cars possible and going through it, even if there's a small profit or no profit, I think it's still worth it at the end of the day. I think the experience is still worth it. And this was even before the content thing. Ooh, I can really hear a clunking noise coming from the front of the car. Yeah, that's tables. That's tables or a control arm. Some sort of rubber bushing is no longer bushing. And in the back as well. This car needs a lot of suspension work. So anyways, I originally didn't want to buy the car. Originally I said no. And then when I went to go pick up the other 4 cars, I said, you know what? I'll take it. I'll run the risk on it. It could be fun. It's an experience either way. It's another car either way. And then I got it. And then now deciding afterwards that I would make content out of this and I would try and build this channel. I said, you know what? It's good that I bought the 5th car, because this one just is the ultimate in diversity compared to the rest. It's beat up.
Oh.
It needs a lot of work. It needs a lot of love, and let's see. I mean, this car is not one I would ever consider making perfect. There's no reason to. New caliper, new brakes, new pads, new suspension, new link, new table, new vent, next cap on the way, new link, new brakes, new pads, new suspension. Was this worth it? I mean, this car is not one I would ever consider making perfect. There's no reason to. It's really beat up. It's really, really, really beat up.
Oh.
There's no reason to ever try and make this car perfect again. New caliper, new brakes, new pads, new suspension, new link, new table, new vent, next cap on the way, new link, new brakes, new pads, new suspension. But make it drivable again, yeah, for sure. I mean, little suspension work, little cleanup, big cleanup. You know, some stuff and things. And this car could be a cute little car for someone as like their first car, you know? Let's see. I wonder if there's any artifacts. There was none in the trunk. There's usually trunk artifacts. Let's see. Is there any artifacts here? Nothing. Here. Oh, what's this? No, it's just goes like that. Okay. And then what's in here? Oh, we just got the book and the manual, that's it.